Please welcome the star of Dune, Blue Velvet, and Twin Peaks, Kyle MacLachlan.
Thank you very, very much. I am so privileged to be here honoring the recipient of the Laurel Award for Screenwriting Achievement, my good friend David Lynch. 42 years ago, 42 years ago, David came into my life and set me on a course far different from the one I envisioned for myself. And he had that effect on people. Took them by the hand to strange worlds, magical places, universes in his mind that he had brought to three-dimensional reality. I couldn't imagine my life or my career without him. He was a guiding star for me, for a lot of actors, the kind of artist we got into this business to work with, an actor's dream. Every script from him was like a journey that tested the limits of what we were capable of. He could see things in you that you would never see in yourself. As an artist, David's name alone conveys a mood, Lynchian. It's a way to convey the bizarre, the entrancing, the dreamlike, the not quite real. It's a mix of the dark and the ordinary that he made uniquely his own. Writers must make the inner external, the invisible visible. David tapped into the logic of dreams, his singular mind, and the wave of human emotions in a canon of work that simply wouldn't exist without him. David was in touch with a frequency that not many people can reach, like a signal in the air that he was able to tune into. He believed that ideas did not belong to us. As he explained it, he caught them like fish. There are billions out there waiting for someone to reel them in if you knew how to be open enough to catch them. And that was the key, staying open. David first got his start as a painter. He was working on a painting of a garden at night, all greens and blacks. He heard a wind, and in his mind, he saw the greens move, and he realized he wanted to make paintings that moved. He made a few short films, including a 16-millimeter stop-motion film called 6 Men Getting Sick. It's a barn burner if you've ever seen it. Off the strength of those shorts, he attended the American Film Institute, where he made Eraserhead, one of the most iconic, the most iconic, arresting, and imaginative debuts in the history of film and my personal nightmare. He was chosen by Mel Brooks to helm his second film, The Elephant Man, which David co-wrote, and then went on to write and direct Blue Velvet, the original Dune, Wild at Heart, Inland Empire, Mulholland Drive, and Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. And that was the prequel film to the groundbreaking TV show he co-created with Mark Frost, Twin Peaks. A good one. His films are filled with moments of beauty and layers of darkness, cinematic collages of music and poetry. His paintings don't just move, they terrify and delight. My heart breaks that he is gone. But the world is so much fuller because he was here. He lives on in the work he did and the people that he touched. Emily, Lula. Right now, I welcome you to join me in taking a look at some of that work and hearing from some of those people.
Good morning. It's February 15, and it's a Saturday. Here in LA, a clear morning, a very slight breeze blowing, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 Celsius.
David Lynch is an ideas man at his core. All of his art is all on his own terms.
Jet, give Sam Stanley the glad hand. He's come over from Spokane.
He was so profoundly in touch with his imagination.
I am going to find out one day.
It spills out of him, and that's what makes him so unique.
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
Don't you look at me, fuck! I shoot when I see the whites of the eyes.
Gorgeous writing, and how he creates a scene. You think you know where you're going with it, and then he just turns it on its head.
Someday, honey, I will, but I gotta get going.
Wild at Heart had that kind of crazed version of what later was a lot of bravura, darkness in Lost Highway. When I first read Lost Highway, I'd already gotten that kind of like, take a look at it, read it. It's not going to make a lot of sense.
What do you mean you're where right now?
At your house. That's fucking crazy, man. And to me, it made absolute sense. The hauntedness of Patricia, her walking up to that house. And, that line of in the stage direction, I think was just brief, but he made it into an aria.
You're playing a dangerous game here. If you're trying to blackmail me, it's not gonna work.
You know what I want. It's not that difficult.
That was the scene that made me go, oh my God, I hope I get this part. That is just the most wonderful piece of writing. And when we got to the rehearsal, everyone just brought their truth to it, and David was just smiling ear to ear.
Are you enjoying yourself, Freddie?
David definitely knew how to make a line of description in a script into something incredibly vivid cinematically. I think that's what the Writers Guild should be celebrating, all the diverse approaches to coming up with ideas in scripts.
Did I ever tell you that this here jacket represents a symbol of my individuality and my belief in personal freedom?
About 50,000 times.
David deserves the WGA Screen Laurel Award because his work does not date. It's being talked about decades after. I do believe that will continue on.
I wish, no matter what the weather is, I wish for all of you blue skies and golden sunshine internally all along the way. Everyone, have a great day.
In accepting the award on his behalf, I want to read a short paragraph that his daughter Jennifer sent to me. She said, due to his failing health, he was working on a video acceptance piece. That would have been pretty cool. That would have played in place of his attendance. He might have done any number of amazing, absurd, joyful things in this video. Even after a lifetime, one could not guess at what it would have been. I can, however, tell you exactly what he would have said. With a quick smile and a quick wave, he would speak, "Thank you. Thank you very much. That was our day.